Hi, this is Dan, and this is my week 4 reaction to the story, and it is the chapter about deliverance. And it's describing Moses taking God's chosen people out of Egypt and into the desert before they go to the Promised Land. Uh, One thing I wanted to focus on in this video is how Moses was chosen by God to do his work, and Moses was very reluctant to be a part of this, I guess, the upper story, be part of God's plan, and honestly kind of argued with God about why he shouldn't be the guy to do it. But I think this shows how even when we're like that, and we may not think we're the ones that should do God's work, God still chooses us to do it. And the word I want to focus, or I thought was pretty interesting, is the word holiness. Holiness literally means just to be set apart for God's work. Obviously Moses was holy, and he did a lot of things that were not holy. The only truly holy one is God, but he calls us into a life to serve him, and the part of being holy is to lead a life that's set apart for God, and eventually when we go to heaven and we'll be with the living God and be in the presence of true holiness. I just think that idea of being entrusted with his work, that he thinks us humans are, I guess, even capable of doing his work, is amazing. But then if we don't feel ready to do it, we should still trust God if we feel called, and know that we are set apart for his work. I think Pastor made a great statement in church, was about God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called. And I think Moses, kind of he's the epitome of that. And I think you see this a lot of the characters in the Bible. So that was my reaction about the deliverance of God's people out of Egypt, Moses, and how doing God's holy work, even though we're not holy, God still asks us to be part of that process. Have a great week.